Hello and welcome to Strictly Between Us, radiotimes.com's Strictly Come Dancing companion series. It's week 10 and I'm Lauren Morris, entertainment and factual writer.
I'm Minnie Wright, news editor at radiotimes.com.
And in part 1 we'll be talking about what we're looking forward to seeing from this upcoming week 10 show. So Minnie, who do we need to talk about right at the start? Because there's been some quite big Strictly news this week.
It has been a big week. There is a bit of a shake-up to the lineup this weekend. Kim Marsh, unfortunately, won't be dancing on Strictly Live on Saturday night. She has tested positive for COVID, so her and Graziano are sitting this one out. They get one bye, so they will be dancing in the quarterfinals of the competition next weekend, but obviously we won't get to see her compete this week. That is a shame. She was going to be doing a couple's choice. Shaka Khan would have been interesting, not sure obviously where it would have gone exactly. It's an interesting time in the competition to unfortunately test positive and not be able to dance, because obviously it means all of your competitors are going to dance for their place in the quarterfinal, and then you're going to have to come into the quarterfinal without having kind of like made it through this latest elimination. So it's a tricky one, I think, for her. But that's obviously something that we're going to have to contend with in this week's lineup.
Yeah, and it's tricky as well because at this point, if you have a week where you've missed dancing, is that going to impact you in terms of next week? So could she benefit from a rest, or is she going to come back after a week and lost a bit of that technique? And you know, every minute of rehearsal counts at this stage in the competition, so you know, could she be at a disadvantage? Maybe.
The others are going to have a whole other week to develop the technical skills, obviously with a different dance, but yeah, she could be missing out on that. Obviously, we wish Kim the best, and hopefully she's healthy to be able to come back next week, and just really needs to smash it out of the park with her quarterfinal.
Yeah, get better soon, Kim. And it's a shame we won't see her couple's choice either, unless she brings it back.
I mean, who knows, maybe we'll get to see it the following week, but it would have probably been planned for musicals week, so I don't know if they're going to be able to roll that one over.
However, who we will be seeing this weekend, and who we're excited to see, is Fleur East.
Definitely.
Because she's doing a rumba, and she spoke to us in an exclusive interview. Go to radiotimes.com to check it out. And she said she's worried. But I don't think she does need to be worried about it, because now is the perfect time to do a rumba, which is notoriously one of the most difficult dances you can do on Strictly. So if she was doing this at the beginning of the competition, then maybe I'd say she'd be in trouble. But now, and to a Sugar Babes song.
Absolutely. I think any of the contestants would struggle with a rumba. The earlier in the competition, the worse, because obviously you're just not as technically proficient. But I think specifically for Fleur, this is a great time for her as well. Too Lost and You is going to be just amazing. It's going to be, that's what we really all want from Fleur East at this moment in time. But also we know she struggled a little bit with kind of controlling her energy earlier in the competition, and she seems to have reined that in and got real control over herself and her limbs now. So it feels like to me that now is the perfect time for her to take on a rumba, to really like showcase that, to bring those kind of statuesque poses and the kind of control and sophistication and maturity that comes for a rumba. And it's a dangerous one, but I feel like she's timed it right, and I feel like this is going to be a really good week for her.
Yeah, coming off the back of 410s. Yeah. You couldn't pick a more perfect time for a rumba, so I think she'll be fine.
I hope that this is the kind of just continuation of her ascension to the top of the leaderboard and potentially even the Glitter Ball trophy, which is now on the horizon.
I mean, yeah, she's the front runner. Yeah. For sure.
Yep.
Well, that's it for part 1. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll be talking about who we think will top the leaderboard and who may be going home.